This is a hard video to make. My plan was to make a video to celebrate International Women's Day by making a video about how women can support one another. And I just took a few takes. They were really crappy, and I realized that one of the reasons I was having such a hard time getting this message across is that as a society, as women, we're really pitted against each other. I don't know about you, but I was definitely raised not to look at other women as sisters or comrades or colleagues, but I was raised to look at them as rivals, as people not to trust, as people who are going to use psychological warfare on you. And I think that's really detrimental. I think that that's really unhelpful because in reality, women really need each other. They need each other's support. They need each other's love. And I think the more that we as women can get behind supporting one another, the better off we're going to be. So I'm going to share some tips. I would love to hear what you think. This is definitely not all of them, so I know I'm missing some. So here are just some ways that you can support fellow women every day. The first big one is to listen more. When you're talking to a woman about her experience, try not talking. Try just listening with open heart and open mind, and just listen to what someone else's experience is, and don't listen just to wait for them to pause so that you have a chance to speak. Actually listen and understand, and give yourself the opportunity to feel empathy for that person. And on that note, give the microphone to women who historically have not been able to speak their truth, who have not been listened to. Give that microphone to women of color or trans women. That's really important because we need to hear every woman's experience in order to support each other more. Another big thing that you can do is to practice not judging. Practice listening without judgment. I'm going to give my mom credit here. My mom always talks about when she's with her good friends how it's a judgment-free zone. And I always love that because one of the things that I do as a psychotherapist is I really try to give my clients a safe space where they can talk about anything and not worry about being judged. And I feel like sometimes that's something that we don't get with other women. We're so worried about being judged, so it's hard to speak our truth. So find those friends who really don't judge you. And as women, create spaces where people can just come and be themselves and they're not going to worry that they're going to be judged. And if you feel like you are being judgmental, maybe look in a mirror and take a look back and think about why you're judging, and do that personal work. On that note, another really good thing you can do to support other women is support yourself. Take care of yourself. If you don't do the work to take care of yourself, what often happens is you project your own insecurities and your own anxieties onto other women, and that comes off as being judgmental. It comes off as like not listening, or it just comes off in a way that doesn't make connection easy. So if you do your own work, if you work on yourself and take care of yourself, you're less likely to project your own shit on other women. So that's incredibly important. Another thing that's really important is build each other up, compliment each other. Tell each other that they're doing a good job, that you are inspired by them. If you see someone that you know, or if you see somebody on social media doing an awesome job, tell them. Everyone's a little insecure, and everybody can use a compliment, a real heartfelt compliment every now and then. So build your sisters up. That's incredibly important. Something else that's really important, buy from your sisters, buy from women, put your money where your mouth is. And this goes from everything from donating money to organizations that you believe in that support women, Planned Parenthood. But it also goes to, buying from women-owned businesses that you like or that you want to support. Put your money where your mouth is, and that's another very physical way that you can support women, that you could support your sisters. There are tons more ways to support other women, and I want to hear what you do, what you encourage others to do, and what you're doing right now to help support women locally, internationally, women that you know, women that you don't know. Can't wait to hear from you. Wishing everyone a beautiful day. Bye.